I just first want to ask you thoughts on the record not being perfect anymore. You've had such a good season, but first taste of defeat today.
Yeah, it is what it is. They were the better team today. We did not control what we can control to the extent that we can play, and they won. It's a good team. I don't know. I think they've lost one game in 3 years in the league. So a very good team, and we had too many mistakes both sides of the ball, and we'll let it hurt tonight. We'll wake up tomorrow morning, hit the reset button, and get ready for post.
I'm sure you have a lot of pride in your defense, and 48 points probably seems like too much to let up to anybody. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a very good team. Returning Anytime Player of the Year and Kevin Arduino, and they played well. And our guys, we made a couple of mistakes, and we'll be fine. We have complete faith in the defense. We have complete faith in those guys, and they'll bounce back, and they'll come back ready to go on Saturday against Post.
Can you talk a little bit about the positive plays in the game? I know Zack had a big interception, and
Sure.
Yianni punched it in at the end. So
yeah, no, I mean, the guys have played well. They're not looking at the scoreboard. The scoreboard doesn't mean anything until it reads triple zeros. So we're going to come out, we're going to fight, and we're going to claw, and we're going to compete for 60-plus minutes, whatever it takes. And we expect guys to make plays. They expect guys, to make plays, and they expect us as coaches to put them in position to do that. And that's our expectations, and we're going to continue to do that.
You guys have been really good on fourth down this year. You went for it a lot of times today on fourth. What's your philosophy on that, and do you just trust your guys?
Yeah, I mean, why punt? It's an extra down. We're taking that into account when we're calling second, third down, and depending on field position. I don't like kicking. Touchdown unless it's an extra, PAT. Kicking's terrible. I don't like field goals. I don't like punting the ball. If we can get it in the end zone, that's what we get paid to do.
You got LIU next. What are you looking to do better next?
Very similar team, very similar quarterback, very similar defense. They're big, fast, physical, and there's a lot of them. And we just, the great thing about it is we just have to control what we can control, and deal with ourselves. And if we do a good job with that, we have a chance to win.
So just what's the atmosphere with the team right now after the loss? I know this was a big game for the program, and both teams were top of the conference. So how does it feel, I guess, to not come up with a win?
It's always tough not coming up with the win, but it was just the biggest game that we had this week. Our goal is to go 1-0 every week, and we're just going to race it and go 1-0 next week.
On your touchdown, were you surprised that you were able to get all the way to the end zone? It seemed like there were a lot of guys in front of you when you caught it.
I'm always surprised when I'm anywhere near the end zone. As you saw, I fell on the first time on the way in. There honestly couldn't have been better blocking, good play call, lucky scheme, good play.
And then were you just happy to be as involved as you were today in the first half, having a career high and receiving, or season high?
Yeah, I'm always there. They were pushing to the stars, Akeem and Justin, so I just want to do my part. If that means I got to catch 100 balls, I'll do it. If it means I catch 0, we get the W, that's all I care about.
Yianni, was it frustrating to be held in check today, knowing how good your offense is?
We gave up the ball way too much with turnovers, and you're not going to beat a team this good doing that. So we just got to reset, get back in the film room, and just do better next week.
You found Nick a lot in the first half. Do you think he stepped up big today?
Yeah, all the guys are stepping up, making big catches, just trying to find the open guy, and they're going to step up and catch it, all of them.
And then you guys have been a really good fourth down team, but it seemed like you went for fourth on it too many times today because you couldn't get it done on third down. You're going to focus on doing better on third down next week?
Yeah, definitely. That's the most important down. Third down, you got to get the first every time. Can't be relying on your fourth down offense. But we got to get back, like I said before, in the film room and just figure out how we're going to score next week.